For the 35 years that the Sea Shepherd Conservation Society has been operating, we've always operated within the boundaries of the law. We've always operated non-violently. And now, in the face of this injunction imposed upon us by the Ninth District Court, we have had to make the decision, whereas that Sea Shepherd USA and myself, because I'm named personally in the injunction, have to withdraw from Operation Zero Tolerance. And Operation Zero Tolerance will now be led by Sea Shepherd Australia, whose chairman is Bob Brown, and Bob Brown will be the official expedition leader for this campaign, assisted by Australian Director Jeff Hansen. So the captains on these vessels will be answering to Bob Brown, who is as the expedition coordinator and leader for the campaign, and I will be on board as an observer, and I cannot violate that injunction. But this isn't going to have any impact on the success of the Sea Shepherd campaign. These are Dutch and Australian registered vessels owned by Netherlands and by Australia and crewed by international crew. And they do not come under the authority of the Ninth District Court of the United States. So we are complying with the law, but we are continuing with our campaign to protect as many of these whales as we possibly can from the illegal activities of the Japanese whaling fleet in the Southern Ocean Whale Sanctuary.
Do you have any back plan or any strategy of your own to retaliate or pursue that any further, or will you just leave that up to the courts?
This whole thing goes to trial in Seattle in 2013, September 2013, and that's before Judge Richard Jones, and this is the judge who denied Japan the temporary injunction and was quite critical of Japan being in contempt of the Australian Federal Court. This injunction they have now was delivered in a one-page email from 3 other justices without any legal explanation or arguments to back it up. So it's highly unusual. Our lawyers were quite shocked at it. I don't know what's to play here, but you know, it's a powerful court, and so we're not in a position to argue with them. But we will be in a position to argue this in September.
And will you be attending?
I don't think I can attend the trial, even because I can't go ashore anywhere.
So when I saw it, a lot of the crew here has received emails from their family and friends, and there's been so much news about this. I thought that it was almost a compliment that it's now worldwide news. Can you speak to that? Like, I know you're saying you don't care about what other people are doing, and I get that part. You're focused on ending the whaling in the Southern Ocean. But do you have any thoughts on the massive international support and the fact that you're even on TMZ News?
TMZ, oh boy, big time.
That it's that relative. I think it's really awesome.
TMZ?
Yeah.
It's like being in the National Enquirer.
But it means that it's past its tipping point, and
Well, I think that we've built up that interest over the years, especially because of the Whale Wars show and that, but you know, that's not the reason we're down here. We're down here to stop the illegal activities of the Japanese whaling fleet. And there are risks involved. There have always been risks involved, but we've taken every precaution every year to make sure that nobody's injured and that we stayed within the boundaries of the law. So we're being consistent with our policies over the last 9 years that we've been going after this fleet.